Ooh, child. The cars in Texas are not used to this temperature drop. Look at that. My tire pressure is all wonky. Don't know what the heck is going on. Ooh. Hola, guys. Happy Thursday. Excuse me. I just froze walking to the car, and it's not even that long a walk. But it is 14 degrees here in the Big D in Texas. The inside of my gloves, which I had in the car, are freezing. So, nope, it's like putting ice on them. You guys, I'm so cold. I'm going to sit here a little bit. Not because I'm letting the car warm up, but because I can't function. We went from 40-something degrees this morning to 14 degrees and dropping. And it is windy as heck. My ears are aching just from the little walk from the hospital to the parking lot. I had my mask up as I was walking down and thought, dummy, you're outside. Why do you have your mask on? So I pulled it down and took an inhale, and I got immediate brain freeze, like when you're sucking on a Slurpee or eating ice cream. And the headache finally subsided once I got in the car. It's ridiculous, honey. We are not used to this kind of crap in the DF dub. We're not. Thankfully, there's no rain in the forecast, so there won't be any ice. We're still all traumatized from that February mess. But, yeah, my nose is running. I gotta get home. I let little dude play hooky today. It was only gonna be half a day, and I kind of feel like a bad mom about it, but I'm kind of glad now that I didn't have him out there in the cold weather this morning waiting for the bus, and that I didn't have him have to walk home from the bus stop in this mess, because this is not good. He's so thin, you guys. A wisp of wind will blow him away and he'll be frozen. But anywho, oh my gosh, my steering wheel is frozen. I'm gonna take it slow because my car ain't warmed up yet. But yes, not a far walk at all. It's not a good walk either, but it's not a far walk. But god dang it, you feel it. I am heading home. I left my hibiscus plants out, guys. I brought in all my other plants yesterday, and then I got busy wrapping gifts and bringing in the plants and making rice, because my coworker brought us tamales for lunch today, and I have to have rice and or beans with tamales, and I didn't have time to make beans. But I made some rice, and between the making rice and bringing in the plants and wrapping gifts and fighting with Martin, because Martin thought it was just a jolly old time. He thought he was just in a forest paradise. Oh, my ears hurt. Oh, my ears hurt. He was just jumping in and out of my ferns and stuff. So me and him were having some issues yesterday. But I say all that to say I forgot to bring in my hibiscus. They were the last plants. I have them on either side of my garage, so out of sight, out of mind. I hope they're not dead, guys. They're not hardy. They're tropical plants. They're not hardy. I hope they're not dead. I hope I made it home in time, because the temps just dropped, like stupid dropped within the last 3 hours, but that might have been enough to kill them. I haven't wrapped my pipe outside. All these little things that I had to do. I'm still going to go try and find some more firewood. Just a little bit more. Because downstairs, you guys, because I have the vaulted ceiling, stays cold, and that's where I like to watch my big TV. And I plan on doing a lot of TV watching. Little dude's going off with his dad on Saturday for a couple days. He's back on Wednesday, if he wants to stay that long. I don't think he wants to stay that long, but so yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of solo time. My big dude's gonna be working. I'll spend some time with my mom and sister, of course, but for the next 2 days, I plan on watching a whole lot of TV, and I'm not going to be freezing downstairs. Even with the fireplace on, unless I'm right in front of the fireplace like Ozzy used to do. I mean, you can kind of feel it depending on which sofa you sit on, but I don't want to be cold, so I'm going to need extra firewood, because I burn a lot of wood in that fireplace when it gets this cold. It's just that living room is really hard to keep warm. Oh, and then my friend, my coworker, they had this cute little portable heater fake fireplace for sale on OfferUp, and I don't know how or why I had mentioned, my windows are fogging up, that I had wanted that I had wanted one, and she mentioned that they had a small one for sale on OfferUp, and I'm like, I want it. So I have that. I currently have it sitting in the dining room because there's just no room for it. I wanted to put it in my bedroom, but I can't carry that sucker upstairs, and my big dude's been working. We'll kind of crisscross each other on the way to and from work. What is going on? I need heat. Tengo frío. Anyway, yeah, we kind of crisscross each other, so it's in the dining room, and not for nothing, guys, it looks really cute in the dining room, and it's a little heater. The heat comes down from the bottom. Martin loved it. As soon as I turned it on, just to get the feel of it, he cuddled up right near it. So that little heater might actually help downstairs with the cold here in the next few days. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that if I can remember. Y'all know my memory. If I can remember, I'll get in there and show you guys that. It is so pretty. You can have it on just for the flame effect, which I did, but I can't be in the dining room to enjoy it. That's why I wanted it in my bedroom. Oh, I'm cold. Oh, my ears still hurt. My face is getting warm. My hands are getting warm, but my ears, oy. But I'm tempted, honestly, to stop off at Thrift Town just because it's been such a good week, and tomorrow we only work half a day, and I just kind of want to stop off at Thrift Town because the place that I'm going to pick up my firewood is right here in Oak Cliff. It's one of these little Mexican grocery stores, and they have a whole bunch of firewood on sale. I think it's the cheapest I found it. Nice size bundle for $5, and usually I'm paying way more than that for a bundle just a tiny bit bigger. So I'm just going to grab a few bundles. I have plenty. Like I said, me and little dude were hauling it this past weekend. I had some left already that I had stashed. Not a whole lot, but enough for a couple days, you know, in case it gets just unbearable when I'm down there. But yeah, I'm gonna stop off at Thrift Town just because I feel like it. My perfumes came. I just got the notification that my 2 perfumes from perfume.net came. And then I got on Temu again, you guys. I loved everything I got on Temu, so I went back on Temu, and then I got a coupon for having bought so much. I got a $10 off coupon, and then I got 20% off for something I signed up for on their notifications or something. So I got a really good deal on like 20 items, but I did a variety this time. I did some household stuff. Ah! Are you okay? I did a variety of things, so I'm excited to get that. And it didn't take too long for my other Temu stuff to get here. Come on now. I don't want to turn the heat up too high because then it blows in my face and I get nauseous. And then if I do it feet and face, then my feet get hot. But anyway, we're not equipped for this in Texas, okay? We know about air conditioning and windows down. That's what we know. But anywho, my last Temu order came in real quick. I ordered it on the 7th, and it came on the 17th, so 10 days. So I'm hoping it's going to be like that now. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi. Visit with you guys a little bit. Do I have anything to show you guys tonight? I do. I picked up a few little random things at Dollar Tree. Show you guys my perfume if y'all want to see it. And y'all know if I walk into Thrift Town, I'm going to walk out with something. But I'll see you guys in a little bit, whatever the heck I end up doing. Stay warm. I'm home and I am attempting to defrost. You guys, I've only been home maybe 40 minutes and it feels like I've been ripping and running for 5 hours. I pulled up and I saw that my hibiscus did not fare well. Their leaves are frozen. I forgot I'd left my mint outside too. My mint leaves are frozen. My lemons that I grew from seed, I forgot about them because they're in small little ceramic pots and I had them in just the perfect little spot and I forgot about them. They're dead. I'm assuming, I don't know, if the roots aren't frozen, will they come back? I don't know much about plants, but I'm hoping the hibiscus at least, because I can regrow a lemon. But these hibiscus I brought back from the dead, y'all. Look at my poor baby. Both of them. Their leaves are all wilted and cold. Now they're not as cold. They're actually defrosting. I have them right under the vent, but they're gone, guys. I mean, I understood that if the roots don't freeze, then the plant will come back in spring, but it's so sad. I'm such a bad plant mom. I mean, they were already struggling with whatever this was before the frost and before the freeze, and now, aside from whatever that brownie spot is, they're frozen. I feel bad because I had actually rescued these from the back shelf at Walmart this past spring. They were back there half dead, all brown, crispy branches, crispy leaves, and they were selling them for I think $5 each, and they were $30 plant. And I brought them home and repotted them, and they flourished. They did so well. They were growing such pretty flowers. Me and a grasshopper, Gregory, I named him Gregory. Me and Gregory the grasshopper had a couple fights over him trying to eat them up, but other than that, they did so well. And I let them die. I feel so bad. Do y'all know? Do y'all know if they'll come back? I know the lemon won't. I'll have to repoot that. My mint is pretty hardy. So maybe if the roots are okay with that, they'll come back. If not, I can buy more little pots of mint and replant those. I just love those for the smell and honestly to chew on when my stomach gets sick during spring and summer. But yeah, I'm hurting for my little hibiscus. I really am. I hope I didn't do them in. But I'm tired, guys. I came home and I immediately brought the plants in and then reheated the taco meat that I'd made a day ago for little dude. And then I had rice left over from our tamal lunch. So I reheated some rice and reheated the meat, made him some burritos, and he's up there noshing. Since I'm not very hungry because I eat like a piggy, I went ahead and told him he could eat upstairs. I like to have dinner with him together. But since there's really no room in this tiny dining room because it's full of plants right now, y'all don't see it. I'm surrounded by plants. The kitty's poof is in here because I had to move it out of the living room. He's currently napping on the poof. But yeah, there's really no room in here to sit comfortably. So I told him he could eat upstairs. So he's noshing dinner upstairs. I'll go up there with him in a little bit. We might watch a movie. I'm not sure. But I am exhausted. Then I had to go outside and wrap the faucet outside. Faucet. Whatever. I'm so tired, guys. And it was already frozen. Like I had forgotten to unscrew the water hoses. So I got one water hose off and I couldn't take the other one off because there's a splitter on it. So I tried to take the splitter off. It's frozen. So I did manage to take one water hose off and there's water in the little hole and it's frozen. It's ice. So I'm like, oh gosh, does that mean that the interior pipe, the pipe under the ground or whatever is frozen and it's going to break? Because I'm still paying for the friggin' pipe that busted out in the front after the February ice storm. I'm just like, oh my goodness. But I'm not gonna trip. I'm gonna try not to stress out. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm telling you, it is so chaotic in here. Between the living room with the Christmas tree and all the gifts and the decorations and the plants and the dining room and the plants, it's just a whole lot going on around here, and it messes with my anxiety. But I'm gonna try and straighten up as best as I can. And then I'm just gonna get into the good and happy of it all. And we're gonna have a haul, guys. Let me get myself situated. I'm gonna heat me up a tortilla with a little bit of butter. And I'm gonna have that even though I shouldn't, but I already had 2 tamales and rice today. But anywho, I'm gonna heat me up I'm gonna heat me up a tortilla with some butter because that's just some down home comfort food. And then I will be back and I'll show you guys whatever little random things I picked up because I did pick up some stuff at Thrifting. You wanna say hi? Hi. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm back. I actually had a moment. I'm cold. It's 11 degrees outside and it's really not really comfortable in here. I mean, I have the thermostat set to 66. It turns on when it gets down to 66. And the heat is on, but yeah, all the heat is rising up to the top. So it's going to be super hot upstairs, which is why I decided to stay down here. But anywho, I had a moment right after I paused to eat. I'm sitting here eating and I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm feeling kind of anxious, and I was on Facebook, playing around on Facebook and just in a really good mood. And then all of a sudden what I've been trying to avoid all day hit me square in my head and in my heart. And I had a moment. But I refused to sit in that moment because I know she wouldn't want me to. So I'm back with the haul of it all. But it is 2 years today at 10:10 p.m. that Melinda passed. And I knew it when I woke up this morning, and I avoided it. I avoided thinking about it. And I had a really good day at work. I had an amazing day at work with my coworkers. It was just a lovely day. And in the back of my mind, I knew, but I didn't want to think about it. And my head felt different, I guess. But I don't want to be in that sad space. I don't want to be sad. I want what I always pray for those of you who are hurting. I want that my memories of her will eventually make me smile and not cry. And right now, they still make me cry. So I just thought I was just going to go to bed and let sleep come so I didn't have to think about it. But no, we're not going to do that because she would be mad at me if I did that. She would have told me, girl, straighten your crown. That's what she used to say, girl, straighten your crown. And I'm going to do what we do. So let me show you guys what I picked up today at Thrift Town. I didn't pick up a lot. It was picked over, you guys. There were hardly any toys because even when little dude's not with me, I'll still go and look around in there in case. Their toys are so picked over. A lot of people in the store were saying, what happened to all the toys? But the cashiers were saying people came in, swept it all up. Even the clothes were picked over. Everything was pretty much picked over. But y'all know I ain't walking out empty-handed. Another faux ostrich bag. I don't know if y'all remember the last one I thrifted. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I paid $13 for that one at Thrift Town. I think it was $13, $12.99, $13.99, something like that. But I loved it. And this was another one. I love the style of it. And it was only $5.99. And I think this is just as pretty as the other one. Different color, but I just thought it was so awesome. I loved it. So I grabbed that. I found another one of these and I put it back a couple of times, but I'm like, no way, it's only 99 cents. And I may gift it or give it away or start a collection. Heck, who knows? Got another one of these. This says handcrafted in Italy. Over 24% lead crystal. Got that little sticker there. And yeah, it was only 99 cents. So I thought it would be pretty. It's bigger than the one that I bought initially. It does have kind of like a nick right here. It doesn't look like a break though. It looks almost like a melt or a... It's not a nick because it's not cracked. I'm like, did that happen when it was made? It looks like etched into it. Who knows? But got that. Then I found this movie, and I don't think I've ever watched this movie. And I love Keanu Reeves. And I like Gene Hackman. It's called The Replacements. It's uber old. But I've heard of it, but I don't think I ever watched it. And I love football movies, so why the heck have I not watched this? So I grabbed that. It was only $1.99. I had a few other movies, but I put them back because one, I can't remember if I already have them, or I think I'm going to watch them, and I probably won't. And then I picked this up, and I was really excited about this because I've never read the book. I've watched the movie. I tried to watch it as an adult. It was terrible. The acting was so bad. But this was one of my sister's favorite books growing up. She was a teenager. She absolutely loved Flowers in the Attic. I don't know if she if she read Petals on the Wind, probably. But Flowers in the Attic was one of her favorite books. I remember that. She would read it over and over again. And this is the twofer. You get Flowers in the Attic and Petals on the Wind. And I want to read it myself. And then after I read it, I'm going to give it to my sister. Because just for nostalgia purposes, my sister's the type who loves to read books over and over and over again. I don't. There are some books that I love so much that I keep just in case. But I don't like make it a point to read a book again. But my sister does. And I know she doesn't have a copy of this anymore. So once I finish reading it, I'm going to hand it over to her. And then the only other thing I picked up was one of these little shawls because is cold, and it's just one of these. It's just one of these, you know. Oh gosh, I can't put it on right. Really? What the heck? Okay, it's one of these over the shoulder little drapey shawl things to keep you cozy. And I like this kind of stuff. And I thought it was adorable. And it was. Goodness. I got static now. I'm going to snap it and I touched something metal. It was only $3.99. But it's really pretty. I like the colors on it. I like the little pattern. And it's cozy. So I needed that. And that was everything that I picked up at Thrift Town today. And then yesterday I was at Dollar Tree picking up random little, I needed more gift boxes and wrapping paper and stuff like that. So I went ahead and grabbed that and then found some things I couldn't resist. Like All the Money in the World. I haven't watched the movie, but this is based on a true story of 16-year-old Paul Getty, who was kidnapped. His grandfather, J. Paul Getty, the richest living American, refused to pay the ransom, oblivious to his sufferings. So the days drag painfully on. Paul's distraught but determined mother, Gail, is left to negotiate with his captors. And I remember the previews for the movie. I thought that was some sorry BS. But I grabbed that, and y'all know everything's $1.25 now. And then I grabbed Amy Tan, Where the Past Begins. I love the Joy Luck Club, the movie and the book. And here is the book memoir of the lady who wrote it. And I didn't know that she had struggled as much as she did in her life. I had no idea. She has a tumultuous relationship with her mother, and there's abuse and all kinds of things happening, and I had no idea, so I wanted to read that. I got that, and then I grabbed some movies, and let me tell you guys, I probably already have these. I think I do, honestly, and if I do, I'm just going to stop buying movies because my medulla oblongata, my memory, my conca is not what it used to be. I think I bought all of these, but they're only $1.25. Vampire's Kiss. I've seen snippets of this on YouTube and the acting is absolutely horrible, but I love Nicolas Cage. I love him, and this is one of his early movies, and people loved him on it. People absolutely loved him on it, and I grabbed Vampire's Kiss. State of Grace, I love Sean Penn, and I somehow slowly started collecting Sean Penn movies. I think I have this, or I may be confusing it with something else, but I remember watching this many moons ago and really liking it, so I'd like to watch it again and get the Sean Penn of it all. And then I think I got this one, but then I might not have. For Greater Glory. I love Andy Garcia, and I love that there's cowboys and the Mexican cowboys back in the day, and it's in the 1920s, and it just gives a real vibe. And I think I have this, but then I thought I might have put it back because as much as I love Eva Longoria as a person, she seems like such an amazing person, and she's Corpus Christi Texan. Yoo-hoo! I kind of got a Eva in a movie. I was used to her being on Desperate Housewives forever and ever and ever. So I remember when I first saw this movie, I honestly, forgive me, Eva Longoria fans, I was like, I don't think so. But I might have got it. I don't know because of the Andy Garcia poll. I'm not sure. Like I said, I may already have all of these. But I put back a whole bunch of them because I was confused. Like, do I or don't I? I need to do a quick check on all that stuff. But that is everything that I have picked up randomly at the stores. And then today, my perfumes came in. And I don't remember if I told you what I ordered. But I kept saying perfume.com. It wasn't perfume.com. It's fragrance.net. And it didn't take too long to get here. But you guys, I love Tommy Bahama scents. I love them, and I have a few, but I didn't have this one. I don't know why I didn't have this one. Probably because I couldn't find it on sale. Now, a lot of my perfumes that I buy, I'll end up buying them at Ross or Burlington because they're so much cheaper. But my Tommy Bahamas, some of them did come out of Burlington, but some of them came out of a store, like a retail store. But I did not have the Tommy Bahama Very Cool. And I remember liking the scent of it. It was very fresh and clean. And I was on their website and it was so cheap. Did they send me my little invoice of what I paid for these things? I guess not. They were just really cheap, you guys. If you're interested, and I've heard of Fragrance Net forever, never, never, but I never went on because y'all know I chop. I shop smart and I shop cheap. So I never went on a sample. I never went on to buy retail or on a website where I would think it was going to be retail. But anyway, very pleasantly surprised. The prices are awesome. So I got the Tommy Bahama. Very cool. I'm going to add that to my Tommy Bahama collection. And I have been wearing a lot of Tommy Bahama in the last few days just because it's been on my brain. I can smell it through the box. I just want to see what the bottle looks like in hand. I love Tommy Bahama's bottles. All pretty much look alike. Yeah, they're all shaped this way. They're just different colors and different tops, but I can already smell it. It's ice stinking cold. This has a very cool water scent, the blue cool water, but I remember spritzing it. Cool water is more mellow, more aqua, and this one is aqua, but it has a burst of flowers. I remember that, and when I read the description, I was like, why don't I have this already? But there's the Tommy Bahama. Very cool. And then this one, you guys, I saw at Burlington almost a year ago. And I wasn't shopping for myself. I was there for a little dude. It wasn't a year ago. It was around Christmas. I'm sorry, around, we were shopping for school clothes. And I saw this cool water sea rose. I didn't know cool water made anything other than the blue one for women. But apparently they had the pink one, and I sniffed it, fell in love with it, and said, no, I'm not here to shop for me, so I didn't buy it. You guys, I've been looking for it ever since. Every time I go to Burlington, every time I go to Ross, I've been looking for it, and I couldn't find it. They had it, and they only had one left. Did that evaporate? Did somebody spray this? Oh, my gosh. Doesn't that look kind of empty-ish? I have the cool water blue, but I don't remember the cool water blue being down this low. But they only had one left, and this is the cool water sea rose, and it smells amazing, guys. It is light and bright and lovely. They are freezing. They were in the mailbox. But those are my 2 new scents for my smell good, so I don't walk around stinking. But that is everything. That's everything that I have picked up since I saw you guys last. And now I am going to get upstairs. I'm going to try and straighten up as much as I can down here. And I'm getting upstairs where the warmth is because it's a little redonkulous down here. I'm going to try and keep the cat upstairs too. And I'm tired of looking at my dead plants. My ferns are looking good, but yeah, everything else is just, I don't need to be around sad things right now. My plants look pretty darn sad. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for riding in the car with me and sitting here and listening to me. But until I see you guys again, which will probably be after Christmas, maybe, I don't know. Because I really don't want to shop right now anymore. Because people is crazy. But until my next go around, I hope you guys have had an awesome week. I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas. If I don't see y'all by then. But I think I will. I think because I want to tell y'all Merry Christmas. But, ooh. Until my next go around, you guys, be safe, be warm, take care of each other, love each other, tell each other y'all love each other, because you never freaking know when that missed opportunity could have been your last. Please tell each other y'all love each other. Like I always tell y'all, because I do. I love y'all bunches. Bye.